Hey everyone, today's tutorial is to teach you about all of my cardboard cutting tools that we have here for the makerspace. The first one I'm going to show you about is our rotary cutter. There we go. It has a button that you turn on and it spins. This is really only for taking giant pieces of cardboard and making them smaller. You do need to be careful that you don't get your finger in there. And you turn it on and just, good for doing long, big pieces, but not for like little intricate details. The second one I'm going to show you about, one of my favorites, is the Canary scissors. These are great because they're super strong and great for cutting through cardboard. Okay, be careful. They're super sharp, super strong. The third thing I want to show you is something called a clever cutter. It just has these tiny little blades in there, kind of like a razor blade. Again, this is a good, pretty safe tool for taking big pieces of cardboard and ripping them down to smaller pieces. But this is the problem with this one. I need to go from a different angle. After so long, and I think that may be the case with this one, they just wear out. The blade can't be replaced. So if you go to use something like this, it should cut really easily. If it doesn't, like what I'm demonstrating here, you need to bring it to me. We need to replace it. The third thing is just a plain pair of scissors, but these are not as strong as the Canary scissors. So this might be fine for making really small detail on the edge of something, but they're not super strong for going through the middle of big pieces. And then finally, one of my favorite tools for cutting cardboard is called a Canary Cutter. It has teeny tiny little blade serrations on the side. Don't be fooled. This is sharp. This will cut your hand. It sort of doesn't hurt if you touch it gently, but if you're like cutting something, it'll definitely go right through. Okay, so you don't want to touch the blade. You want to treat it like a double-sided knife. And then what you want to do with this one is it's really great. You can just you have to saw. People try to just push it. It doesn't work that way. You've got to go back and forth like you're cutting a piece of bread. The other thing I need you to, the other thing is some students that I've tried to see, they try to cut like this. It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't work like a razor blade. It works like a saw. You have to go back and forth. When you're using any of the tools, especially ones that have a blade like this, you need to make sure that you put another piece of cardboard underneath if you're going to be working right on our tables to make sure that you don't cut the tables. And then also you need to treat this just like a knife, which is that you don't cut it in your lap or on your person, because if it goes through, you're the thing underneath it. So you need to cut on a table and you need to cut with another piece of cardboard underneath what you're working on, so you don't accidentally mark the table. If you want to borrow these tools, I will show you where they're at in our makerspace.